Hello and welcome to the Slingshot Channel. This is a little update on the super nice €1,000 soft air gun that I got from Begadi. Actually, the video was really well received, but I think I overlooked a few issues. First of all, I underestimated how many problems people would have with the way how the bipod is attached. But it makes perfect sense. Let me explain this to you. Basically, what this method of attaching a bipod does is it leaves room for stuff underneath the barrel, like this grenade launcher. So if I unfold these, you see that nothing is ever in the way. So as you see, everything can be attached quite nicely, including this nice grenade launcher. And it is also not in the way. Let me close this for you again. It is also not in the way, because as you see, the scope is in no ways covered. By the way, these are the grenades that the grenade launcher launches. Of course, it's Airsoft 2. Actually, it has 12 barrels, and you can load each barrel with 10 of the plastic BBs. And it actually is an airsoft gun in itself, because you put it under pressure here with gas, and then once you press on the little primer here, quote unquote, then all of them, like 120 of them at a time, will shoot out. My biggest oversight, of course, was that I forgot to adjust the hop-up, which is located here. So if you pull this back, then you see that there is this wheel here. And by turning it, you can actually put more pressure on the BBs when they shoot out, or less pressure. It's actually a little rubber block that gives them some spinning. It actually uses the same Magnus Effect that I demonstrated in my last video from last week. This means that if something spins backwards, then there will be an upwards draft. It's also happening in golf, where a golf ball that spins that way will fly more far. And this means that you can adjust it in a way that even at 50 meters, you hit the same spot that you would hit from, let's say, 5 or 10 meters. So let's assume for a moment that this would be our BB and my fist would be the rubber block. If the hop-up is not engaged at all, then the BB would simply fly underneath the hop-up and not turn at all. This is what happened last time. But now, when we put pressure on it like this, then when the BB shoots out, it will actually, due to the friction of the rubber, be forced to spin. And that's what gives it the Magnus Effect and the upwards draft. Now at some point, of course, the pressure will be so high that the entire BB isn't really getting out of the barrel at all. And then you have overdone it, I guess. Now, in order to show you that effect, I'd like you to view this through my scope. So I was looking for an adapter that allows me to attach my camera to the scope, but there was none on the market that I could easily find, so I made one myself. From a little bit of steel and wood and leftover stuff from an old scope mount. And this can now be attached to the rifle just perfectly well. This is how it looks like attached. As you see, we're actually seeing things through the scope of the rifle. How cool is that? So we are shooting at the same 50-meter distance like last time, but this time we'll experiment with the hop-up. Alright, we'll start with the hop-up not activated at all. And you see that you have to hold over actually something like that to hit the target halfway. Getting really, really low. Okay, now we adjust the hop-up. Giving it like half a turn or something. Let's see now. Much better, but still not good enough. This is actually a little much. It's flying a little bit over the target now. Still a little high. Now we're talking. Let's do some more shots. That's much better. In fact, that looks a lot better, don't you think? 50 meters. Okay, let's now see if you can still hit our 10-meter target over there. Yes, we can. Wow, I am actually very much excited to see how precise these things can be. I mean, and the same spot hitting from 10 meters and from 50 meters. That's something that even with a firearm wouldn't be easy. A lot of people commented like, why would you spend so much money on an airsoft? Why not taking the money and getting a real AR-15? Well, the thing is, that's a completely different purpose. Of course, it's nice to have an AR-15. Really nice. But the thing is, you can't take an AR-15 and shoot at your friends when you play some combat. And also, I think this is great for practicing, since you can really attach everything that you can attach to a real AR-15. And it's the same weight, it's probably even better manufacturing quality than some of the cheap brands out there. And it's the same mode of operation. That's why I really love this technology. It's so much fun to shoot and totally inexpensive once you cuffed up the €1,000 for the gun itself. It's a lot of fun to shoot this thing. Anyway, next time I'm gonna show you some more super cool things. We're gonna do a shootout with this one against the best blowback models I could find. Begadi was kind enough to loan them to me, so we'll do some filming with them. And also we're gonna use the grenade launcher. So I hope you like this, because that's it for today. Thanks and bye bye.